a teacher that really made a difference in my life is a teacher that actually I just recently met last year. Her name is Summer Boismier. She was a former ELA teacher from Norman, Oklahoma. And prior to the start of the school year last year, Summer, in response to a House Bill 1775 in Oklahoma that was passed that spring, she decided to protest the content of that particular piece of legislation. House Bill 1775 is basically a cut and paste kind of version of an anti-CRT kind of bill that's showing up in a lot of different states across the country. The bill is basically geared to prevent teachers and librarians from providing content to their students and people who want to access information, any information that deals with CRT, race, gender, sexuality, and if the teacher decides to provide that information, then there are severe penalties to it. So Summer, the first day of class, in protest, she covered all of the books in her classroom library with this red butcher paper, and she wrote on that paper that covered the books, these are the books that the state doesn't want you to read. And along with that statement on those books, she provided her students with this QR code that, if scanned, linked her students to the program at Brooklyn Public Library called Books Unbanned, which basically allows any student in the country, age 13 to 21, full unrestricted access to our 500,000 plus digital ebooks and audiobooks. Banned books or books that aren't banned, any books that any student wants to read. Summer was providing that access to her students. And sure enough, there was a student who told their parent. The parent complained to the administration at Summer's school in Norman. And there was a lot of pressure on Summer, pressure that I can't imagine being able to sustain. In the end, Summer, rather than accepting the reprimand from her administrators and some members of the community and teach with these restrictions in place, decided to resign her position. This is a teacher who'd been teaching for almost 10 years. And by all accounts was a very well-loved and respected teacher in Oklahoma. And soon Summer became the target of a lot of press coverage and a lot of negative attention, but also a lot of positive attention. We invited Summer to join us over Banned Books Week last year to do some programs, to work with some of our teens, to talk about the importance of intellectual freedom and expanding rights of individuals in their freedom to read. And shortly thereafter, here's this unemployed teacher that we respect very much. We offered Summer a position here at the Brooklyn Public Library, and she accepted. So she is now a trusted colleague and working shoulder to shoulder with the Brooklyn Public Library on pushing back against nationwide censorship efforts. So Summer Boismier is a teacher that I respect, I admire, and I am fortunate to call a colleague and a friend.